Yes, teacher. I have a nice week. Thank you.
Very nice. What did you do? Did you go out? Did you stay home?
The last weekend, we go to Leon and Guanajuato,
Mm,
in 2 different days.
okay.
And yesterday, I invite friends come to my home.
Oh, very nice. Excellent.
Yes.
Did you watch movies? You chatted? You played
Uh,
games?
with my friends, we go to we go to walking to a zone, suspicious zone. O sea,
Suspicious. Wow.
yes, sure. I have a video, but it, it was in the night, and
Okay.
it is in lejos,
Far,
lugares
very
así
far.
muy solos y baldíos.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that can be dangerous. Yeah, you need to be careful because some
Yes,
places are can be dangerous.
we found a house like it doesn't que no terminó de construirse, ¿cómo se diría?
It was not completely built, half
It,
built.
it was not completely has built.
Half
Uh,
built. It was half built.
Half built.
It was half built.
Half built. Oh, okay. And this house have many cruces and mensajes y cosas así.
Messages and crosses, crosses and
Messages
messages,
and crosses. Yes.
and weird messages. Do you remember what the messages were about?
About Dios, but
Oh,
yes, about God, but I don't know, but yeah, there are cruises, but
crosses,
yes, but also there are cruises, but invertidas.
inverted crosses.
Inverted crosses. Yes, teacher. It was
Oh,
so. eh,
scary.
yes, we need to pass into a lago, o sea, no,
Lake.
a lake. Yes, we don't we up a mountain and then go down to mountain to my house, but very much away.
Further,
Um, yes,
much
and
further.
we found a lake, and we need to jump the lake. Some of we nos mojamos.
Got wet.
Got wet? Okay.
Got
Wet
wet.
is mojar?
We got get wet. We
Get wet.
got in past tense. We got wet.
Okay. We got wet. Yes, and ya era noche.
That was scary. Okay,
Yes.
but you're safe. That's a good thing. That's the main point. And that
Yes.
was a little bit like an adventure, right?
Uh-huh. Something like that.
Very nice, Luis. Well, I have a little question about science. I know that you like
Okay.
science, and science is
Yes.
truly interesting. So let's take a quick look about this questionnaire, and let's see what you think about the
Okay.
questions, Luis. Let's read the first question, please. You can read the question and the options, and then provide your best guess, your best answer.
Okay. Question number one. What is the primary goal of science? Goal. What is the meaning of goal,
Goal,
teacher?
meta.
Meta. Okay. To prove theories. To prove theories.
To prove theories is one possibility. Number two, to explain natural phenomena, to control the environment, or to promote technological advance. What do
Yes.
you think?
Cause I think to prove theories. Well, so if we prove the theories, we could explain natural phenomena and control the environment and promote technological advances. No.
Okay, well, it makes sense. It makes sense. Truly, the book gives the answer as B, but also A can be possible, of course. You want to
Yes.
prove theories, And once you prove the theories, you can explain natural phenomena. Very interesting, Luis. Okay, thanks. Let's do number two, please.
Okay. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the scientific method? Um, well, mm, I don't know. To play thinking values, provide the best to guide. Oh, the to show. What is the meaning of framework, teacher?
Framework is like espacio de trabajo in which you want to explore and understand the natural world.
Okay, no, it could the letter B to provide step-by-step guide for conducting experiments. Oh, well, no, yeah, it could be the four, no?
Yeah, all of them make sense, but the book for some reason provide gives that you want to create a framework. This is
Ah,
the purpose. This B is the methodology. Yeah, it's the methodology. But what is it? Why? What do you want to do? Well, you want to provide a space, a framework to explore or for exploring, understanding the natural world. For example, which natural phenomena do you want to understand? Which which natural phenomena? Which
uh-huh.
natural phenomena? 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 I don't know why this is phenomena or situations. Which natural situations
Mm-hmm.
do we want to understand?
Uh,
What do we want to understand in the scientific world? For
the
example,
the gravity,
gravity. Okay, we want to understand gravity. That's one thing we want to understand. What else do we want to understand? Maybe
the
earthquakes,
yes, all of the disasters, natural disasters.
natural disasters. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the cycles of water, for example, the cycle of water, right?
Yes, the animals, the life,
Animal life, exactly.
the
Animal
life.
life.
All of the life, no?
All everything connected to life. Yes,
Yes.
all kinds of life. Do you think that we want to understand uh, human behavior?
Okay.
You think that is also in the interest of science? Why some people behave? Behavior is comportamiento, right?
Okay.
Do you think that is also interesting for science, Luis, or what do you think?
Yes, but we need to separate the science. Maybe to physics, it doesn't care the human behavior, but
Okay.
for the philosophy or psychology, the human behavior is very important.
Well, you made a very important distinction. You made the distinction of natural sciences and you made the distinction of social sciences. That's very interesting and very important.
Sorry, teacher.
Let's talk about,
How?
yes.
Sorry. How I could keep the cameras? Cause I didn't saw good for the cameras in my screen.
Oh, maybe I need to change the setting like
Ah,
this. I need to
thank you,
remove
teacher. Thank
this.
you. I didn't saw. Thank you.
I didn't see. No problem. No problem. So good question, Luis. This is very important. What you did, we divide natural science and we divide social sciences. Obviously, human behavior is part of maybe of psychology, right?
Mhm.
Part of psychology, which is natural science. And which are the natural sciences? What do you think are the natural sciences?
What are? Oh,
Which are the natural sciences?
um,
Examples.
biology,
Biology, of course.
biology, physics,
Physics, exactly. Chemistry,
chemistry. Yes, yes,
of
yes.
course. What else?
Even mathematics.
Mathematics, absolutely.
Yes.
What else?
Ecology.
Ecology, exactly.
Ecology. Healthy.
Geology, maybe.
Geology. Yes.
Geology,
The healthy science. Healthy.
health science. Yeah,
The
health science,
medicine.
which
The medicine.
medicine, absolutely. A medicine is very important. Maybe medicine includes health science, right? Maybe this is part of it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Could be. Okay, well, you gave very good examples of natural science. Now, which are the social sciences and which ones do you like? Of course,
Oh.
psychology,
Okay. Okay. Psychology. History.
history, of course,
Philosophy.
philosophy, of course, philosophy. Let me
Philosophy.
just philosophy. What else?
Yes. Theology.
Theology,
Theology.
absolutely.
Perdón, que la agarré. Um, was I don't know in what list if we could introduce the informatic.
Informatics, I would say that is part of the natural sciences because it's connected with exact disciplines.
Yes, but
And now,
we
where would you
could
play? Yeah,
we could to say like artificial science.
artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Do you think it's part of this, Luis? Artificial
Yes,
intelligence.
yes.
Okay. Where would you place economy? Do you think that is a social science?
Economy in a social science.
Economy.
Yeah.
Economy, of course. What about sociology? Sociology is a natural
Yeah,
science.
obviously in social science. Yes.
Sociology. All right, perfect. So
Mhm.
we are curious about understanding why people behave in a certain way. What the impact of some historical events has had. For example, talking about history, just for a moment,
Okay.
which are the historical events that have meant a lot? Which are meaningful historical events? Which have been important historical events that you remember, Luis?
Um. So I think the most important or the most marked the world event it could be the Jesus
The birth and life of Jesus.
of Jesus.
Well,
Yes.
that's very
And
important. Why?
yeah.
Why is this so important? I agree with you. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
sympathize with your comment. But why is this so important?
Because the religion Catholic that fundó, ¿cómo sería?
Catholic religion founded.
Founded by Jesus um, are the most the religion with more followers in all the world.
Founded by Jesus and has the most followers in the world. Well, that is very important, of course.
Yes.
Great comment. Another important historical event, Luis, that you consider.
Um, the discovery of many experiments of science, like when Newton discovered the gravity.
Okay, Newton's discovery and explanation, right,
An explanation, yes.
of gravity. Okay, that was very important. Of course, discovery of many conduction and discovery, right?
Okay.
Conduction and
Yes.
discovery of many experiments of science. Newton's discovery of gravity. What else do you consider important, Luis, as part of historical events?
Another.
Mhm. One more.
The words. The words.
First and Second World Wars, right?
Yes.
First and Second World Wars. Why are these so important in the current world?
Because in the wars, we could see the comportament of the countries and the politic, and these disasters, these consequences, many many types of the studies, experiments that we could see in how the people's comportment without the war and living with the conscience that the war exists.
So how people behaved, se comportó, how
Yes,
people
yes,
behaved
yes, yes,
during
yes.
the war, and what else?
Many the discoveries like the bomb atomic
And inventions, right?
and inventions, yes.
Like the atomic bomb. Yes.
I suppose the death of so many people and importantly people.
Yeah, that's very true. What do you think about the alliances? You make an alliance, for example, the allies were the United States, Russia, many European countries, and the other allies were Japan, Germany, and Italy. So you make alliances, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And how groups ally with another one.
Yes, we could see that, but I don't know how are these comportment this
Behaviors.
behavior, yes, this behavior of the countries or of the politic.
You mentioned something very interesting. You said that the behavior of politicians and countries.
Yes.
Okay, which ones remain in your memory that you say behavior of politicians? Like which politicians uh, are in your mind from the Second World War? Obviously, Hitler is one, but what other
Uh,
politicians do you remember?
yes, but when when I talk to behavior of politicians, I don't talk to a specific politic. To my mind, I think to the huecos or the mediocridad in many systems, to in the point of view for the people. I consider I consider me an ignorante in these topics. So I can't to talk with specific words to the about the politic. No?
Yeah, okay. Well, no, we're just talking about opinions. You
Yes.
say that there were voids and mediocrity in many systems.
Uh-huh.
This is very, very interesting. Mediocrity in many systems. Which systems were mediocre or were bad or bad systems that you consider that could be improved, improved is mejorados? So, which systems were mediocre and could be improved, improved mejorados, right? Which systems were mediocre and could be improved, Luis?
Um, maybe the United States were mediocre.
Was mediocre
Was
in what
mediocre.
sense? In what sense?
In the sense to I don't know because I don't know how is the behavior in this the reality now because I could talk in an opinion based to in movies or in internet because but I don't have a right opinion to the hechos
Or the facts,
of the
not
facts.
precise
not
Opinion
a
on
precise.
the facts. Well,
Yes, I think if I made one opinion for the topic, my opinion carecería,
lacks, my
lacks.
opinion
Okay.
lacks foundation.
Yes,
Could be,
foundation
but
or fundament. Yes.
foundation is fundamentals, right?
Ah,
My
okay.
opinion
Sorry,
lacks
sorry.
foundation.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is a controversial topic, of course. Um, but what is the base of a war? I mean, what was or is the base of a war? Why do countries fight? It's a profound question.
Hmm.
Why do
So,
you think they fight? Countries fight, like in the Second World War. In this moment, the Ukraine against Russia, the United States invaded Iraq, North
mm,
Korea versus South Korea. So it's very common. Wars are common. They are terrible. They are very bad, but they are
yes.
very common.
Uh,
Why do people fight? Why do countries fight?
¿por qué?
¿Por qué pelean los países? Why?
Yes, 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 yes. Um, I hear, I don't know, I hear,
Mhm.
that it's possible that the governance, um, he fight in defense his personal interests.
Okay, perfect. Of
I heard,
their
I heard,
personal interests. Yeah,
yeah.
but let's say that I ambition my neighbor's car. My neighbor has a Mercedes and my car is a Versa. So, well, he has a Mercedes, is my interest. So that justifies that I'm going to attack him? Of course not.
No, no,
And
no.
for, no, but your comment is true. It's valid. A country can say, well, Mexico has resources. Mexico has petrol, oil, gasoline, uranium, silver, gold, copper. This I'm going to invade them. Well, yeah, of course, but we are going to defend ourselves, right? So, is it possible that countries fight for the resources of other nations? What do you think, or not?
It's, can you repeat the question, teacher?
Is it possible that countries fight for the resources of
Oh,
other countries?
what is the meaning of resources?
Recursos,
Yes, I think it's possible. Yes.
natural resources of other countries. So maybe Iraq has oil, Iraq has gas, Iraq has,
Mhm.
uh, I mean, South Africa has diamonds. Latin America has lots of resources: gold, silver, copper, amber,
Yes.
magnific woods in the forests, etc. So,
Okay.
I mean, what is the concept of colonization in your mind, Luis? What is the concept of colonization in your mind? What
Mm.
is this concept?
Colonization.
Yes, what is
Um,
colonization?
it could be um, like in one place, and another extra people goes into this place, and these people made his disasters or whatever way to stay in this place, and then of this, the people, plus his cultures and his customers.
Okay, they establish their culture
Yeah.
and customs, or they impose, they establish them, or
Yes.
they impose them by
Or they
force, right?
impose. Yes, yes, yes.
Usually by force, right? Their culture and customs. Where have you seen this? I mean, where and when have we seen this colonization process or events in history?
Um, maybe when the Españoles, I don't know,
The Spanish
the Spanish to
colonized, right? Colonized
colonize, yes,
Latin America. Yes or no?
uh-huh, yes, 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 Latin America.
Latin America. Um, okay, and what is the consequence of this? Or what was the consequence of this?
Um, they they impose that the culture, customs, or I don't know, religion. Yes, I think
Culture,
could
religion,
impose religion
customs,
also.
etc. Right?
Yes,
And now, is it possible that Latin American countries are getting rid of this colonization? Is, in other words, I'm going to use a word, decolonization. Is decolonization still possible, or what do you think?
decolonization, like dejarnos.
Is the opposite when you become free from the colonial impositions.
Yes, so but like, for example, the Spanish colony says Latin America. The Spanish dejen Latin America.
Not necessarily to abandon it, but some of the cultures, some of the traditions that we adopted
Uh-huh.
go like a little bit in reverse. So, what is a decolonization? Well, maybe go in reverse of reversing some of the yeah culture. Let's read the definition of decolonization, please. Let's see what you think. Okay,
Okay.
can you please read the definition of decolonization?
Okay. 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 Decolonization refers to the process of undoing the effects of colonialism, which typically involves a former colony gaining independence from its colonial rulers and reclaiming sovereignty over its territory, whatever the
However,
colonization.
however, however,
However, okay. However, decolonization extends beyond political independence and encompasses various aspects such as cultural, social, economic, and psychological dimensions.
yes, these are the dimensions, and they are very interesting. So, is it possible that we become independent culturally, socially, economically, and psychologically? What do you think? Is this possible, or what do you think? That we become independent from the Spanish colony? Is it possible? What do you think, please?
I saw possible, but I have my dudas, hay
My
cosas,
doubts.
my doubts of the aspect on psychological dimensions.
Okay.
I
Why?
so maybe if a group of persons thinking in a way, it could be difficult to change his points of view or psychological dimensions.
Well, like which points of view can be difficult to change? I agree with you. I sympathize with your comment. But which
Okay.
points of view can be difficult to change?
Uh-huh.
Which that you say this is
Okay,
difficult
okay,
for
okay, okay,
people to
okay.
change.
Okay. Maybe I think I imagination example to I don't know if it passed. Um, so maybe if one group of person it invadido if
It's
invades
invaded. Okay, it's invaded.
it's invaded. Yes, it's invaded for another group of person. And maybe the first group of person of people, sorry, maybe the first group of people, it could be ay, esconderse, ¿cómo sería?
Could hide.
could hide in his religion and in his convictions.
Well, that could be.
It
Could
could
be.
be, no, and it could have a repercussion in the psychological dimensions.
Absolutely.
Because yes, it could be for fortalece,
Reinforce it.
reinforce his beliefs, his creences.
Well, that's very interesting. It could reinforce their beliefs. Can you give an example?
Um, uh, as an example, that the example it need to exist or it needs to no sé.
That you maybe you have something in mind when you say one group of people is invaded by another group of people, and the first group of people could hide in
Mhm.
their religion, could hide uh, themselves in their religion and in their convictions,
Yes.
and it could have some repercussions, psychological dimensions. Okay,
Mhm.
what do you have in mind when you say
Um,
this?
okay. I made a scenario in my mind. Maybe the first group of person are Catholics, and when another group of person go to conquist or to improve these cultures, the Catholics could see that these people like people of the demons, of people hereges, or
Heretics
yeah,
are
heretics,
heretics.
heretics,
Um, okay, the Catholics could see that the conquerors are heretics. Could be.
heretics. With this, the Catholics hiding in God and Jesus and this oración, ¿cómo sería? Oración.
And prayers.
Yes, and pray and these prayers, it could reinforce to reinforce to
Their beliefs.
yes their beliefs and on the yes the beliefs
The
and
beliefs. Okay.
and the things that defend.
Okay. Well, this is truly interesting. So you see a lot of value in history because it has different dimensions, as you say, psychological, cultural, social, and
Yes.
economic dimension. Very good. So the history has a very strong impact. We go back a little bit,
Uh-huh.
uh, but these are very good examples, Luis.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
teacher.
you. Great examples. Well,
Thank you.
excellent. Well, let's go back to our questionnaire about science. I deviated a little bit, but let's continue here. Let's go to question number 3. Can you believe it?
Okay. I don't remember that all of the we talk are to come to the second question.
Yeah, it's all related to the second question. It's
Yes.
because
Okay.
it says the scientific method, and then we divided that up in the
Okay.
natural science and social
I
science, and
forgot
etc.
it. Okay.
Sometimes I deviate myself a little bit, but well, we come back to the main topic. All
Okay.
right, let's read question number 3, please, Luis.
Yes. Why is the objectivity important in scientific research? Okay. If laws say no, is issues that experiments are always useful. First meanings, first meanings. Bias, is it?
B, ensure experiments are always successful.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no. The little bits. In the little see, it's a bias.
bias is polarization. For
Oh,
example, you are when I am biased, I am not objective. That means that I am inclined, I have an inclination to capitalism, or I have an inclination to socialism, or I
oh,
have an inclination to cooperativism, or I have the opposite, individualism. So I am not neutral, I am not objective. So
Okay.
you want to maintain yourself objective. We want to be objective in science. So you want to minimize bias. Bias is a deviation from neutrality.
Okay. Okay.
So very good. Let's read then question C,
But
Luis. Options. Yes.
teacher, to my
Yes.
mind, I have to doubt. What is the meaning of bias, but in a word in Spanish?
Polarización.
Polarización.
Yes,
Okay.
you take one
Okay.
side or you take the other, but you are not neutral. So you say, oh, um, boys always beat girls. Well, I am biased because I am a man. Or you can say, uh, men with dark eyes are
Mhm.
better looking than men with blue eyes. Well, yes, because I have black eyes, so I have a bias, right?
Ah,
Or
okay, okay.
I am not neutral. I am not objective. I have a natural inclination to something.
Okay, okay, okay. I think I understood, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So you want to
Um,
minimize bias, or what do you want to do?
even um, what is the meaning of ensure accurate in the same renglon
In the same line,
in the same
uh,
line?
ensures accurate results, asegura resultados precisos.
Okay, I
Ensures,
think it's letter C.
it is letter C. Yeah, let's read it all. So can you read it again, please? It helps.
Yes, it helps minimize bias and ensures accurate results.
Okay, so sometimes we are biased. Sometimes we are biased. So an example of being biased. Examples of bias. I am biased. Examples. Well, I don't know how to read. Right. Examples. Examples. Examples of bias.
Examples.
An example. Well, I say if I say boys are smarter than girls. This is an example of bias. I am not neutral. I am not objective. Right.
Oh, okay.
This is an example. Another example of a person who is biased, who is
Um,
not objective, not neutral.
the all the all of the people um he wants to be told.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true, right? Yeah, some
Yes.
people, maybe I have my bias. I say, well, I want my daughters to be tall. I want I wanted to be tall when I was a kid, but not
Mhm.
necessarily, right?
Yes.
Uh, some people can say happiness is only given by money. Well, this is a bias, but not
Yes.
necessarily
That's
true, right?
true. Mhm.
I mean, people can be happy if they are healthy, if they have friends, if they live in a clean environment, etc.
Uh-huh.
Right? So these are examples of bias. Very good.
Okay, but bias it could be like type of lie.
Well,
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. It's could be. Bias is lack of objectivity. Bias
Yes.
is lack
It's
of
it's like
objectivity.
opinion subjective.
Subjective opinion, of course, yes.
Subjective opinion.
Subjective opinion, usually not neutral, non-neutral, but always you take one side. For example, if I say boys are smarter than girls, this is a bias because girls are just as smart as boys.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness is only given by money. This is a bias, not necessarily true. Some
No.
people who don't have a lot of money are very happy.
Yes.
So this is lack of objectivity, is subjective, right?
Yes.
Very good, Luis. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's
Okay.
continue
Yeah.
with question number 4, please.
Okay. What role does I? What is the meaning of this of skepticism?
Skepticism, escepticismo. That
Oh,
you
okay, okay, okay. What role does skepticism play in scientific inquiry?
Yeah, yeah. What is the role of scientific inquiry,
Um,
of skepticism?
what is the meaning of inquiry, teacher?
Inquiry, curiosity. In your scientific curiosity, how important is to be skeptic? That you say, well, I am not sure.
Uh,
I am
okay,
not sure. You want to investigate more and more and more, and you're always very curious. You inquire and question more and
okay.
why. Like children, when you were a child,
Mm-hmm.
your parents told you, well, this is something, the ball bounces, and you say, but why does it bounce? And then maybe your dad told you, well, Luisito, because there is a gravity. And you say, what is gravity? Well, gravity is a force by the earth. Why? And why? And you continue inquiring, right?
Yes. Okay.
Questions and questioning and questioning.
Yes. Okay. 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 It hinders process. Thank you. Encourage blindness of ideas. It promotes critical thinking. Oh, it discourage. Oh, teacher, what is the meaning of encourage?
Uh, Encourages motiva.
Motiva. Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Encourages
And
motiva.
and of hinders.
Hinders es detiene, retiene.
Okay, okay, okay. And the blind or blind.
Blind, ciego, la aceptación ciega de ideas. It encourages
Okay,
blind acceptance of ideas.
okay, okay, okay. Um, is it could be the letter D?
Discourages, desmotiva la experimentación y la exploración, desmotiva. Discourages es desmotiva. Encourages motiva,
Yes,
discourages desmotiva.
it could be desmotiva, no?
But
The
skepticism,
the
I don't know.
skepticism.
You are curious and curious and curious, like a kid. When a kid is curious, when a baby or a child is curious, he's really trying to learn more and more and more. Do you agree?
Yes, but maybe if I am a child,
A child?
that I don't know, it learn to God, to the topics of God. I am very curious, but when I have a part of I don't understand, of I don't no estoy de acuerdo, I didn't agree,
I don't
I don't
agree with
agree. Yes. um I have a grade of skepticism. Oh,
skepticism, a degree
yes,
of skepticism.
for that, and then to that, I don't want to know more from the topic.
Ah, okay, I understand. I understand. That's very interesting. So it discourages you, right?
Yes, yes, I discourage. No, it's example. No, I am Catholic, no, but but I know that many people it could be in this case.
Okay, very good. So it discourages some people from experimentation and exploration. That's true.
Yes.
And also, for some other people, it can promote critical thinking. Uh, for example, let's go back to the example of the ball bouncing, right? A ball is bouncing. A ball is bouncing. Let's go back in time and then let's imagine, Luis, that you were 6 years old, right?
Okay.
We go back in time. We go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to ask your dad questions. The first question would be what? Why is the ball bouncing, right? Botando. Why is the
Okay.
ball bouncing? What can your
Uh-huh.
dad say? What is your dad going to say?
Um, uh, for the age in for the air or for the material of the
For
ball,
the elastic
the elastic
material
material,
of the
yes,
ball. Perfect. Of the ball. And
and
then,
the
yes,
force that the kids kick the ball.
and the force with which the kids hit the ball.
Yes,
Okay. And then you ask your dad again because you're curious. At 5, 6 years old, we are very curious, right? And then
yes.
you say, and why is the ball made of an elastic material, right? Kids are very curious. They ask
Yes,
questions and questions and questions and questions.
yes, yes.
And why is the ball made of an elastic material? What would your dad say?
Maybe the creators of the ball use elastic material to enjoy the kids. W- they know with elastic material the ball has a property to can jump in the air or to bounce.
Has the property of bouncing. Exactly. That's a great answer.
Yes.
And then you would ask you that why do balls fall to
What
the ground, right?
to the row? Yes.
And maybe your dad would say, what? You just mentioned about Newton because
uh,
of the what is the G force? What is G?
The
Gra-
gravitational force.
Gravitational, exactly. Gravitational force, right? And then what is
Yes.
the next question of Luisito when you were 5 or 6 years? And what is that? Right?
So in one of observation that we made an history of Luisita.
Right, yes, yes, yes.
Yes. For the point D in the question in the pasada question,
And the last question, yes.
in the last question of discourage is maybe Luisito it doesn't believe the words that his dad say to him. Maybe Luisito think that that is wrong in the answers. For that, Luisito have a skepticism for the words to his dad say.
Could
Uh,
be. That could
yes,
happen.
that
Yeah.
Luisito thinks that is wrong in this topic. Next to that, that could be wrong in many topics. Like Luisito could think that it doesn't know so much.
Could be, could be, could be. Um, why? Okay, that's a very important comment, Luis. Very, very important.
Okay, thank you.
When do we believe others, and when do we disbelieve, or when
Okay,
do we fall in disbelief?
okay,
That's very interesting because sometimes I thought maybe my dad is wrong or maybe my dad is right, but sometimes we are not sure. When do we believe it and when it doesn't make sense? You say, "Oh, this is absurd. It makes no
yeah.
sense." In what situations?
Um, in examples.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, okay. I don't. I believe in my dad. If I question something of mathematics,
Ah, okay. If it
yes,
is related, okay, if it is related to his field of competence, we fully trust him, right?
yeah, yes. In this case, but if the topics are of I don't know, theology, psychology, or philosophy, I disbelieve in all the things that he say.
Okay, theology, psychology, etc. Natural
etc.
science,
Yes, yes. So social science.
social sciences. Okay, could be. All right, interesting. And then, but you need to trust. I think we trust someone or something, right?
Mm.
What do we trust then, or who do we trust? Who do we trust? Book.
Oh, teacher. Oh, porque sigo en clase, pero parece que el maestro se salió. Sí. ¿Están en Zoom? No. ¿En streamer? Sí. Ya han mejorado mucho. Sí, gracias. Tomás, ¿te llevas poco de biología? ¿Usted no va a salir? ¿Las dos? Sí, por favor. No, no, sí. Entonces, subir notas de relaciones que les mensaste. Ah, es que dijo que te mandó a alguien a que te dé las cosas que le prestaste y unos chocolates y una cosa de café para mí. ¿Sabes lo que no entendí? Como que andaba pegando.
Ah, Luis, I am back.
Ah, okay, teacher. Okay.
I got disconnected, but I am back.
Yes, for the internet or for what?
Maybe because of the connection. Could be the
Ah,
connection.
mhm. Yes.
Well, um, I was saying that when we don't trust some people, maybe I don't trust my dad, I don't trust my mom, I don't trust my brother in some things, in some
Uh-huh.
others, I trust them, right? In the case of social sciences, uh, who do we trust? Or who can we trust when we talk about social sciences?
Uh,
Who do we trust when we talk about social sciences?
yes, I think it's very common to believe in professionals of this science, of in books or investigations, but uh, I the when it treats to books or investigation, I always have the skepticism that I think that all of the information it could be tergiversity or it could be mm, bad redacted or bad understanding. I don't know how say that, but I think it's very dangerous in some ways, but I think it's a common way to know or on these topics. On these topics.
Very common. And you are setting a very, very interesting topic. When do we trust something, right? Uh,
Okay.
what information is reliable? Reliable means that you can trust this information. For example, I tell you, Luis, apparently there is life in Jupiter. You say, oh, teacher, come on. What is
Okay.
the evidence? Or can you
Yes.
show me a Jupiterian? Or you are skeptical about my information, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Or I can tell you, Luis, according to some experiments, you can obtain a new animal with a mixture of a cat and a rabbit. And you say, well, wait a minute, that is
Yeah.
not possible.
In this case, I want to see see the investigations, no?
The
Or
research, exactly.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
the research.
So you say, where is the research?
Yes, because
Re
so it exists scientist methods to comprove the experiments of to defend the facts and information of these investigations. But I I still think to maybe this information this could be I don't know, teacher. It's a polemic topic.
oh, yeah.
Yes, but imagine that a big society don't want what is the cure of one enfermedad. Enfermedad, ¿cómo se dice?
Disease. The
Disease.
cure.
Yes, the cure of a big disease. So the people know the cure. The society know the cure, but they don't want to
To share it.
to share it. Yes, to share it the cure. Maybe they could be they could be lost money for the pharmaceutical for many medicines that if the cure is easy or the for or don't very cost or expensive no les conviene pues.
Okay, it is not convenient for them. It
Yes,
not be
it, it
convenient.
may not to be convenient for them. um, um, por lo tanto
Therefore, because
Therefore, yes. Therefore, they could be invented a way for the scientist method or the method that or the evidential they could be changed in a way that when so we are ignorance, ¿no? O sea, y a pesar de, or even if the information is here, we don't have a way to comprove, no?
yeah, we don't have a way to prove it.
To prove it, yes, 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 to prove
Very
it.
interesting. Well, look at what you just said. Said something extremely interesting. Can you read it again? Let's see if it makes sense.
Okay. I meant not to be convenient for them, therefore they could invent a way for the scientific method to be changed in a way in which remain ignorance regardless the information being here we don't have a way to prove it.
Okay,
So
that's
what
very
do you mean
interesting.
regardless, teacher?
Regardless, a pesar de,
A pesar, oh, okay, okay,
regardless
it's
information.
interesting, okay, regardless, yeah.
Could be. I cannot say that I disagree with this. I totally agree. It is uh, it is complicated to prove
It's a
that.
polemic and complicated topic.
Very polemic.
Yes.
Very polemic topic. Uh,
So
Um,
exists the possibility, no?
of course, there is a possibility that this is real.
Yes.
Actually, I agree. I think this is real. This is a current problem with the pharmaceutical industry.
Mhm.
It's very controversial. So, what is the importance of ethics in this aspect, Luis? What is the relevance of ethics in this
Ethics.
concept? What do you think the ethics role is here? What is the role of
Yes.
ethics?
The ethic could say that this is a very problem to industry, that the industry could be, the industry should be have to follow a moral and his values, but maybe all of the ethics is ignored for the industries.
Maybe all
Or
industries
yeah,
simply ignore
ignore
ethics.
ethics
Could
and
be,
values
and values.
and values. Yes.
What do you think? Do you think this happens?
Yes, I think like it's like the with to the politic mediocre or countries. No, I think it could be it's parecido.
Similar, okay? So this
Similar,
is
yes,
similar to the
to
behavior
the
of
behavior.
countries.
Yes, behavior of countries or what or whatever system or organization or group of people with power on the world
Or group of power in the world,
or influence in the world. Yes,
or power or influence in the world, or
yes.
influence in the world. Well, I would like to ask you to do something
Okay,
uh, for homework, Luis. It can be in Spanish, it can be in English.
okay.
I would like to ask you to have this conversation. This is very strong question. Don't think that is something trivial. This is very
Yes.
important question. This one here. I'm gonna
Hmm.
highlight it in. Actually, I'm gonna highlight it in not in yellow, but I'm gonna highlight it in green because of the importance of the question. Can you check this question with three people of your complete trust and confidence? Maybe your dad, maybe your mom, maybe
Okay.
Mitch, or
Okay.
maybe Mickey. Two or three people that you fully trust, and ask them this question because it's a very important question. Do you think that the
Yes.
industry should follow a moral?
Hmm.
Okay. And let's see. And then next class, you share with me the response. You tell me, hey, my dad's idea is that, or my
Okay.
mom's idea, or Mickey's idea, etc., or a friend or whoever. But share this with people that you trust, that you have a strong confidence. Can you
Okay.
please?
Yes. 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 Thank you.
And this is a strong question. Don't think it's a simple question. It's very strong.
Yes. A complicated question.
Yeah, let's see. I am curious to know what people will think about this. All
Yes.
right.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
see.
teacher. Yes.
Okay, Luis. Well, have a wonderful week. Probably we meet on Thursday. Would that be okay? Because
Thursday.
is,
Okay.
is
Thursday
that
is
okay?
okay. Okay. Okay, teacher. Yes. In Thursdays, I'm gonna do nothing.
You do nothing. So it's better for you to have
Thursday
the class on
is
Thursday.
my birthday, teacher. Also
This Thursday.
this Thursday, teacher.
Oh, fantastic. You are turning what? 19, 17, 18,
17, teacher. 17.
17. Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
the same day that Sophia, uh, his
That's true. The same day as
yes.
Sophie. Very true. That's Sophie's birthday too. Okay, fantastic. Well, Luis, congratulations in advance. So I called you on Thursday. If you are busy, like you have a celebration with the family or a reunion or whatever, we can do it on Friday. Okay?
Okay, but I think in Thursday I could,
You
and in
could.
Friday
Okay.
I don't.
You can't. Okay, perfect. So let's do it on Thursday then, Luis.
In Thursday.
Okay. See you. Take care, Luis. Enjoy and see you
Teacher,
on Thursday.
thank you very much. Thank you. Bye, teacher.
Goodbye. Thank you. You're welcome. Take care, Luis.